right. Yeah. Come on in. Come on in, brother. Come on in, you honky brother.
I like
White Devils.
I like this. This is nice and like close. And,
I like this.
Like intimate and personal.
We're intimate. Man, we're getting intimate with it. Coors Light. They had a nice Rocky Mountain Blue to celebrate set of the night in Chatterbox.
Hell yeah.
Very
You
nice.
got to say the night.
No. I won set of the night a while back. No. I mean, I already won it, so it's like either way. Like
That's true.
I was talking about this with Nico when I dropped him off here. Because you always say you're like oh I'm doing comedy for myself, I'm doing this for me, but like whenever I get off stage and like Steve is like great set man, I'm like this is what I really do it for. I mean, this is the reality.
Did they ever give you the reel or whatever?
What reel?
Remember I thought you said when you get set of the night you get like they give you like a free.
No, they film your set. So when you do the show,
That's what I mean.
No, when you're on the show, they give you a show and they film your set from the show.
So when is that?
October 19th.
Holy fuck,
Yeah.
dude! I want to be there.
Yeah.
That's
All
coming
right,
up.
October 19th.
Nico and Seth will be there this Sunday. That's not
Just
even
gotta
coming
make sure
out
I'm
yet.
not working.
Yeah, either way, man.
Actually,
Yeah.
wait. What day is that on?
I have no idea. I have not looked. But
me
anyways,
check.
what I was going to bring up Chatterbox in the to address members of the Riverside. Is it community college or city college?
Community college.
Community.
I think.
To address
No,
the
it's
members,
Riverside City College.
to address the members. I was thinking about doing a joke. You remember Andrew Tate at Hustlers University?
It's a Sunday.
Sunday. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, it's like a Sunday show, but Sunday show 15 years. All right. No, you know how like Andrew Tate at Hustlers University? I was thinking about doing a joke about like being like, yeah, I went to Hustlers Community College.
That's a good one.
Okay,
That's actually
good.
a
Okay, I
good
thought it was a little corny, but it's fun. Anyways, so what I was going to say to address the members of Riverside City College, of which I've been in, by the way. I took one class. I took a theater class there. I was in the play. I forget what the play was. Chancellor Dean was the director. Great guy. Anyways, to address them, I know that I said retard in the clip, the only clip that you watched, if you're watching this at all. And I will continue to use the word retard, not out of spite, but just out of like common vernacular. I mean, in my defense, Chatterbox is like one of the most like liberal rooms there is that's technically in the IE, I think.
Yeah.
And like if you say it there and it's funny enough,
That they'll let it slide.
they don't care.
They let it slide.
Do you know what I mean? So if I can say, what I'm saying is, if I can say it at Chatterbox, I can say it in Riverside, California.
He can say it on his own podcast.
I didn't even. Yeah,
He's a comedian, so he's allowed to say these things.
I can say it in my own room.
Yeah.
You know?
And whenever I say anything like that, I'm just acting.
You're just getting in character.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
Yeah,
when Nick does it, he's workshopping a song. You know, it's part of a new experimental avant-garde Lou Reed
Well,
type piece.
actually, if you go back to like December, I think we said retard in like the first episode. I'm not gonna lie.
I believe it, dude. When we
I
had,
feel like it's been dropped at least once in every episode.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's common vernacular. It's not like out of a spiteful thing, dude. When we had
2025, dude. Come on, man.
When we had Nick Johnson on, he dropped the word Zog in the first like 5
Zog.
minutes. And I'll tell you what, it's only gotten worse from there.
What is a Zog? That's something
It's Donald Trump.
for me.
It's Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Zog?
It's Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
So you call him Zog? I don't get that. What
It's
is
Donald
No,
Trump.
he's not understanding.
He's not- you're
what
not
we're-
privy
He's
to
not.
the-
No, he's
No,
not
I-
understanding what we're saying by Donald Trump.
We're talking about
Zog?
Talking about a
Zogger,
certain
like-
country in the Middle East.
yeah.
Well, you
The
don't
Donald
need to
Trump-
use a slur for that. I mean,
No, I know, but Zog is like a slur for Zionists.
I didn't know that.
Like Donald Trump.
I didn't know that.
Was he
Donald
not on the episode? Was he not on the episode when we were talking about that?
I feel like he
With
was on that episode.
Nicholas Johnson?
No, not Nicholas
which
Johnson,
one?
but when we were
When we
when we coined
made,
the phrase Donald Trump.
Yeah. In
No,
place of another
I'm pretty sure you were there. I'll have to go back. I'm gonna find that
Zog,
episode.
Zog,
You were
Zog,
there.
Zog.
I don't think he
Zog,
might
Zog,
not
Zog,
have been, dude.
I think he was there.
It's a slur for Zionists. Interesting.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but regardless, and we do not fuck with Zionists on this
So
podcast.
true.
Of any kind, evangelicals.
Legitimately.
Did you see what? Because you said
Like, I know you hate Israel, but just wait to hear my thoughts on Israel.
I think they're great and noble people that were mistreated by the Romans and everyone after.
Totally, dude.
I love the Romans, man. I love the Romans.
Romans
more
are
than,
sick as hell.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
They were doing the right thing with what they did to those people.
decisive Roman victory. I love saying that every time. I love dropping that, dude.
Oh yeah, and I love hearing that because it's as if there was a referee there. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Judging the
As if,
whole.
yeah, like
battle.
Dana White was like, this kid's going places. This Rome kid.
Talking about the Roman Empire.
Yeah, that was fucking weird, right? Nick, can you please drop the Gabriel lore?
Yes,
Gabriel?
dude, yes.
Dude, for the watchers.
You
Oh, my
have to.
goodness.
You got to update the watchers.
I'm gonna give a brief synopsis here because I do want to like bring him onto the pod briefly at some point.
So true,
What,
dude.
have him
Like,
just wait in your room and then go back when he's done?
Guys, you'll never guess what guest we got today.
Drop the lore.
Gabriel, what's his last name?
Vilar.
It's like-
I'm basing this off of your caller ID when you
it's
call
like
me at 3 in the
Pavar. I
morning.
think it's Pavar.
It sounds
Vivar,
almost Indian. He
Vivar.
almost sounds Indian.
Yeah.
No, but
See,
you remember we talked. This
he
guy's
sounded
Mexican,
very
bro.
Mexican
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the phone. Yeah. Gabriel, if you're watching this, I did overhear the conversation you had with Nick. I was actually feeling very bad for you.
He was actually the friend I was referring to.
Yes,
to be honest,
I know
who
what you're
dropped
going through
like
more
$5
than you
grand.
know, brother.
But anyways, what happened was I was on Hinge as I do.
Of course, as we all are.
Yes.
Slide
not
right
for
on him,
long.
ladies.
I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
If they're watching this podcast, they're not swiping right on me.
They're like, what do they mean by Donald Trump? What's a zog?
You said Zog. That's genuinely just like a new term to me. I didn't know it. Like they even had slurs for themselves. That's cool. I like that.
No,
Well, it's
no,
not
no.
for
Yeah,
themselves. This is like-
they didn't come up with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
Zog.
That's from the
Zogger,
brothers.
like a Zogger.
People like me came up with that.
But I swiped right with this girl on, I was going to say Facebook dating, but on Hinge. We were talking, going back and forth. She recently mentioned that she was going through a breakup with her ex. She did not mention that they still live together. This was new information to me. But we were talking for maybe like 3 weeks, a month or whatever. She ghosted me for a week. I'm like, okay, fucking whatever. She hits me back up, like, hey, like, I'm sorry. It was just too fresh and whatnot. I really want to meet with you. Like, you're so cool. You're so cute, whatever. And then we keep talking again. She sets up another coffee date, which for when she gets back from her fucking grandparents. She ghosted me again for like 2 weeks. And at this point, I'm like, all right, I'm checked out.
Yeah,
like, I'm
yeah,
done.
100%.
Whatever.
On to the next.
On to the next.
On to Bumble.
As
On to
we
the
say.
fucking next.
As we say. And then I think I want to say like 4 or 5 days ago, in the middle of the night, I get a call from her number, and I get a call from another guy's number. And then I get texts from her saying, like, hey, just so you know, she's living with her ex still, so you can fuck off. Or better yet, have her.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's just my dad shit. You know, you can have her. I don't give a fuck.
Take her. She's yours.
Where's that from? Where's that from?
It's the fucking the one black guy where he's like, I don't know if he's got some sort of like mental retardation going on or whatever, but he's like, take her.
Yeah.
She's yours.
that guy and fucking I like thick white women.
Oh, dude, fucking
Joshua Henderson.
Joshua
Thick
Henderson.
type. No, he goes. Wait, what's your name, man? For the camera, he goes, Joshua Henderson. Might be the last name you ever hear.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah,
keep going.
sorry.
No. But anyways, like, he sent me that. It's that from her phone. It was clearly just like a jealous, like, ex or fucking whatever was going on there. And I looked at that like an hour later, and I was like, fucking, okay.
I'm going back.
You
to
remember
bed.
I was genuine. I was like, okay, I don't want to get involved with
Yeah, I remember you
whatever the fuck.
texted me and I was
I
sleeping.
just like fell back asleep.
yeah.
And then like I messaged her on Instagram the other day, like not the other day, but like the day after. I was like, hey, like what the fuck was going on with that text last night? She's like, oh my god, he's going crazy. Please don't hit me up. I was like, all right, like do you need like a hotline or something? Like
This is important
then-
information.
This
for
is
the
important
future.
information.
Yes.
And then she left me on red, so I was like, okay, like I'm just gonna wash my hands of this. I'm done with this.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get a message from her on Hinge maybe like a day or two ago. Be like, seriously, dude, did you know she was living with her ex? At this point, it was like 10:30, 11 o'clock. Great line you gave me. I was literally just told this guy, like, just go to bed, bro. Like, fucking, I don't want to hear this. And then he kind of went into this, like, not exactly there, but he was like sending me these texts like, bro, like, do you know what I did for this bitch? Do you know she's taking like advantage of me and stuff? And I was like, okay. But I still had his number, and I was thinking about it, and then it was like fucking 1, 2 in the morning. I was like, okay, I'm going to play this guy's game. And then I sent him that one Dana White clip where he's like, well, that was fucking weird. Yeah, seeing this shit? And he texted me like, watch out, LOL.
Oh,
I was
God.
like,
Yeah.
come on, dude.
Yeah. Like, I'm not the
And-
one.
No, and then we kind of had a little back and forth on it. Not even in like an antagonizing way. I was like, look, I didn't know she lived with her ex. Like, I'm sorry you're going through fucking whatever it is you're going through. And he was just like, bro, just immediately, by the way, immediately texted me
Just
back.
broke him down.
He's like, bro, she put me through so much, man. Fuck, I'm hurting so bad right now. Great call, Tristan, because you were telling me like I need to like bro this guy up.
Yes,
Yeah,
dude. Because
yeah.
I was like, I looked at his text and I was like, this guy's hurting.
Yeah,
I was like, this guy's
100%.
hurting. You need to like not be a dick. Like,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
is hurting so bad where I would believe he would come here and try to kill us, like legitimately.
But what he needs more than to kill us is some bros.
He needs
He
some
needs some
bros.
bros. He needs
He
some
needs a
bros to
beer.
go out and get a beer with
Mhm.
him.
Yes.
We were chatting
Yes.
for a little bit. And I was like, hey, man, sorry you're going through that. And he was like, peace and love, bro. Like, thank you for being honest, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, hey, do you watch any UFC? He didn't say anything to that. And I was like, okay, like he's off living his best life now. And then he calls me again today.
Oh, he called you.
He called me.
Yeah.
I was literally in
I
the
was-
living room, and
me-
Tristan was
Yep.
Tristan was
Poor
sitting
guy.
there.
Oh, bro, does he not have any friends to go to? Oh my.
He said
this
he had a
poor-
friend like Vegas or something. He just called me. He's like, bro, like, did you guys ever meet up? And I was like, nah, dude.
Bro, did you fucking bro? Be honest, bro.
That's genuinely the kind of conversation
Oh,
it
this
was.
poor
All
guy,
respect to
man.
Gabriel here, and then like you were sitting on Tristan, we were just like chatting for a while. Like, damn, like I'm sorry you're
Yeah.
going through that, bro. Like, let's go out get a beer sometime. Like,
Dude, yeah, dude was on like the verge of tears
Oh,
at
this
one
poor
point.
guy.
Like,
there were
man.
points during that call where I could tell he was like trying not to like break up and
Oh,
stuff.
God.
dude,
this
it
poor
was
guy.
it, like I would buy like I got like a stabbing in my chest when I was
Oh,
hearing him because I was like,
God.
I know what this guy's
Yeah,
going
yeah.
through.
but
You
he
especially.
gave me the
Yes.
full scope of the picture and shit. Like he was like, bro, I just spent like $7,000 on a fucking cruise for her or whatever for her birthday.
my
And this was in July, so
God.
this is like when she was texting me on Hinge. And
Oh
shit.
my God, this woman is evil.
Oh my
I know.
God.
I told you.
No, and I
You-
told him this on the call. I was like, bro, I'm sorry, no offense, but thank you so much for saving me from that. Oh my goodness.
Oh, this poor guy.
Yeah, Nick said
man.
today he was gonna like bring flowers to their apartment. She's gonna be like, "Are those for me?" And he'd be like, "No, this is for my man Gabriel." You
Get out of the way.
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of here.
yeah, you evil bitch.
God, this poor guy, man.
Yeah, dude, I was feeling for him. I
You
was
think
like,
you think he's got Tristan for you specifically? You think he's got some bros? How long did you say they were together?
So when I was texting her first, she said 5 years. When I was talking to him, he said 8 years.
So you think
So-
like he's got bros that like they're like, bro, just give it up. He's like, bro, it's been 8 years.
No,
No. I was
No.
talking with him on
Well,
that.
yeah.
He was like, bro, I was talking with my boy in Vegas, and he was telling like, dude, you just gotta give it up, bro. Like this bitch is no good for you.
Why does he only have one boy? And that's kind of a red flag on his part. Not gonna lie, but he has one boy.
I mean,
and
I'm
it's in
basing all
Vegas.
of this off of like one conversation I just had.
Yeah,
with him.
yeah.
well, I feel like that he's put all of this time into her that he probably did have bros when they first met.
No, you remember we were talking about that.
He did.
'Cause
He was like, did what you did.
'Cause
and he was like, bro,
he said
like, do you
that
ever feel like you just kind of like lose yourself in a relationship?
Yeah, because
Oh
that's what he
my
said with his
God.
friends. Because
Yeah,
he said like
oh,
one of my
and
boys
they were
said
telling him
like,
like, oh, like you weren't like this like 4 or 5 years ago. You're kind of like a shell of
Exactly.
yourself. And I was
Oh
like,
my God, this
I've-
poor fucking guy.
I've been through that. I've watched that happen.
You know, every time I see like a breakup like this happen, I always think about like a comment I saw on Instagram one time. It was this guy talking about a breakup, and it was like really deep, like heavy stuff.
Yeah.
And like he's like on the verge of tears in the video. The first comment on Instagram is just "See you at the gym, brother." You know, and that's
Yep.
this guy. That's how I'm feeling about this dude. You know what I mean? It's just like see you at the gym, man. This is what we're doing. Oh, camera. Was that we timing it for 13 minutes? Very nice, very nice.
I heard it.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, but you know,
I mean, it's
just-
easier now that we have like we have an idea of exactly when it shuts off and restarts.
Yeah.
So we can kind of
You know
time
what's weird?
conversations around that.
I've never been that kind of guy at the gym. Like I see those videos all the time where it's like when you're doing like chest or whatever, and then you think about like when you said you weren't good enough or whatever. And I've never been that kind of guy. But I will say today, for whatever reason, I was at the gym and like I was like just thinking. I started thinking about my childhood when I was doing biceps, and I hit like 2 more reps than I usually do.
Fuck
and I was
yeah.
like, I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And like it kind of killed it, dude.
It's
It was
that
great.
natural pre-workout.
Yeah,
dude.
just pure hatred. Dude. Your pre-workouts, just your childhood memories.
Yeah.
I was telling I think I kind of told you guys about this. I did it on stage at Chatterbox tonight. It kind of worked, but like I was talking about how like you know like my Jehovah's Witness like grandma like she like messaged me like a couple days ago, and I was like, why is she talking to me? Right? She hasn't I mean I haven't spoken to her in like 7 years. She hasn't spoken to me in like 7 years. And then I thought about like today like the shit people were saying online, and I was like, this bitch thinks
hold on.
What? We got time?
We got 42
minutes.
I think.
42
Yeah, that's what I'm
minutes.
saying.
Where I was like, I saw the text. I was like, is this bitch think she's gonna get raptured? You know what I mean? Does she want to like talk to me one last time? But then I was talking about it with Justin, and because we were talking about it, and it's like, yeah, like the witnesses don't even believe in the rapture. And I was like, damn, this bitch Loki just wanted to talk, and I was just
thought
being
it
a
was
piece of
the
shit.
witnesses that came up with the rapture.
No,
I
they don't.
thought they were big proponents of the
So
rapture.
the witnesses believe in the 144,000. I think I've told you this. So
Oh,
they
I know
believe-
that,
There's
yeah.
already whoever's
that is talked about in the Bible.
But yeah, so whoever's going to heaven already been decided, and then the witnesses, the good witnesses, everybody else in when Revelations occurs.
Well, it's not the 144,000 that are going to heaven.
No, I'm talking about the witnesses. What they believe.
Okay.
What they believe. So the
Oh, okay.
144,000 are the only people that are going to heaven. When Revelations occurs, right? And I distinctly remember this in a edition of Watchtower magazine. It's like God. I swear to God, and it's like and maybe not God specifically, but it's something that's like fireballs like raining down from the sky.
That's a part of Revelation.
Yeah, and so when that happens, we're all gonna die. And the witnesses then will, once that happens, the witnesses come out and they will inherit paradise earth, which is basically heaven just
I know about
on
that.
earth.
Yeah.
And so, because but that's the difference. They don't believe in the rapture, they believe in whatever the fuck that is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw you perusing the Watchtower magazines for a little
I
bit
was,
earlier.
because me and
You're
Justin
doing
were talking about
a
it.
deep dive for the
Yeah.
chat.
We were talking about short hair Jesus. He has
Yeah.
a comb over Jesus, dude. It's like, yeah, like it's as if white Jesus wasn't enough. They had to give him a fucking comb over too. You know what I mean? Like, it's wild, dude. They comb over, but he looks like the witnesses make Jesus look like a fucking Brooklyn hipster. You know what I mean? Like a 2013,
No, legitimately.
like a guy in like skinny jeans with cuffs at the end of them, wearing
Yeah, dude,
you know
they
like.
definitely had the gentleman's cut back in the day, dude. Yeah, definitely.
It's like it's like Jesus. He's got a little I Heart mustaches tattoo on his finger. It's great, dude.
So what movie are we doing today, guys?
Oh, yeah.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to Let 'Em Watch.
Let 'Em
I always
Watch.
forget. I love when somebody just kind of forays it naturally. It's so good. It's so much better. I love it, dude. Now we're doing Pain and Gain today. I picked this one, classic one. I have a whole playlist. I don't know if you know. I have a whole playlist. My like hype playlist. Like every playlist I have with like rap and metal in it. Like
Yeah.
it's called "I'm Big, I'm Hot," which is the opening lines of the movie. You know, where it's like "I'm big, I'm hot, I'm big, I'm hot," and I always think about that like when I work out. To be honest with you.
Hell yeah.
I love this movie.
It's definitely a movie that makes you want to work out. Like it's a when
100%.
I remember like watching the movie and I was like, fuck, I gotta get big. Like
Yeah.
when I was in high school, like I watched it probably like 10 times because I just so funny and it's
Yeah.
such a good movie.
And it's so fun. It's such a fun movie the whole way.
Yeah, and it mostly has to do with like the cinematography, like when they like at random parts when it'll pause and be like, this is still a true story, or like the master plan, or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
The weak link.
This movie is so underappreciated, and I think it's because Michael Bay directed it that people go
He
like,
did?
yeah.
Oh,
This is
You know
like
what?
the most personal
I
movie
did
he's
not
ever made.
realize that when I was watching the movie, but then I thought to myself, like, this seems like a Michael Bay flick. And then I went and I opened up the Wikipedia article, as I do, and I was like, oh, directed by Michael Bay, and it's got his touches here and there,
Yes.
which I like.
But it's very personal because he's
Yeah.
from Miami. He was born in Miami.
yeah, it
you know?
seems like it's like a film he had like a decent connection with. I would say.
Exactly. It is very like personal, but yeah, and it is very much like an early like 2010s type of movie. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
like this movie. I
1000%.
think about this movie and End of Watch is kind of like related almost the way they're
love
shot.
End of Watch,
Such a good
dude.
movie.
Also a great fucking
I love
movie.
End of Watch, dude. That's the bros movie. If there's an ultimate
Yeah.
bro movie, that movie's in like contention for sure.
Well,
But
for me, it's just anything with Jake Gyllenhaal.
I know,
dude,
he's the
I
goat.
will
God, I
watch,
love
dude.
him. I love him.
Like he is any movie, dude. Any movie. Like
I think he'll be on the future like Neo Mount Rushmore of like great actors.
Yeah.
To be honest.
be like
He's gonna
him,
be-
Ryan Gosling, probably Brad Pitt, and who would be the fourth?
Tom
Leo?
Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Because no, okay, mind you, discount Brad Pitt here, real quick. Like Ryan Gosling and Jake Gyllenhaal have both taken the Tom Cruise route, where they spent their 20s and 30s like trying really hard, churning out some of the best performances in some of the best movies, trying to win the Oscar, and they would just snub them every year. And so then they were like, okay, fuck it, I'm in my 40s now. I'm just gonna make fun movies that make a bunch of money to give my kids and my wife a good life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Have either of them won an Oscar
No.
yet? Yet?
Neither
Even
of them.
still?
Neither of them.
What the fuck are you doing, Hollywood? What the
Favors.
fuck are you doing?
Favors
For
is what they're
real,
doing.
dude.
That's what it is. No, there's so
Legitimately.
many movies. Like you think about you look at okay, so when Scorsese won for The Departed, right? That was basically the Academy being like, hey, we're sorry for Raging Bull, where he should have won it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or like Al Pacino. Al Pacino didn't win an Oscar till he was 53, when he should have won an Oscar for his first role in a movie I think ever, which was in The Godfather. No, he was in Panic in Needle Park first, but it's his second movie ever.
Well, yeah, like he should have won. Yeah, he should have won it for Godfather.
If not Godfather 1, definitely Godfather 2. I don't even like Godfather 2 that much,
Yeah.
but he's great. But I do think
And then without the Godfathers, he should have won it in what was that one movie where he's a cop?
Serpico.
Yeah,
Serpico, also
yeah.
great.
He should have won it for
great.
fucking Serpico.
The run he was almost Dog Day Afternoon.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my God, he was great.
Has he won an Oscar?
Yes,
He won for a
Scent
Scent of a Woman.
Hoorah!
Oh.
Is that the
All
one where
right.
he's like
Yeah.
he's blind?
He's
or
blind.
whatever?
Hoorah! He keeps saying that the whole fucking movie for some reason.
Oh, that's why it's called Scent of a Woman.
Because
Because he smells her.
what if it was called like a hearing of a woman? You know what I mean?
He's like, your hair smells like you're a bitch.
No, he's like, you sound annoying. You're pissing me off.
Classic Pacino. Friend of the pod, by the way.
Loyal listener.
But longtime supporter of the pod, Alphonse Pacino.
Where do you think we got this beautiful studio?
I saw those guys and let them watch. I said, you guys are doing a great job.
I said they need an entire house.
See, we made it look like this on purpose to give a home good feel, but this is really a $1 million studio.
It looks like shit on purpose.
Paid for by Al Pacino.
Al Pacino, unlike Robert De Niro, a real Italian. I think I've told you guys. Robert De Niro is only a quarter Italian.
Yeah, he's Jewish. He's a
he's
Jewish
Irish.
guy.
No, he's Irish.
All right.
He's perhaps Jewish in spirit. You're in Hollywood long enough. You're Jewish no matter what. You know what I mean? But
right.
Robert De Niro is as Irish, or he's as Italian as I am. He just got the name. You know, and that's it.
De Niro.
De Niro. You know. But anyways, Pain and Gain, real quick. I do want to talk because I know we're not going to talk about the movie for that long, and that's fine.
I actually
I
would
could.
enjoy. Like, I could talk about this movie all day.
I think this movie, at its core, and very obviously, he keeps bringing up patriotism in America, but I think at its core, this movie is really just about narcissism. To be honest,
1,000%.
And it's always cemented to me by the line at the end where they're taking him on the helicopter, right? And he sees with the cars. He goes, "Is this all for me?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this movie is about him thinking he deserves more than he has, but for nothing.
Oh
for
no!
doing nothing.
It's literally a movie about the hubris of man.
Yes.
like that. It's because like he's like one of the main narrators, and it makes him sound like he's this smart guy or like a super ninja. It makes him sound
and
like
everyone else calls him stupid. The
yeah,
entire
yeah.
movie,
It makes him.
because he is.
I mean, the lines that he says in there, where he's like, this kid that used to live on my block, he would get a new bike every Christmas. His parents would take him on trips to Europe to like Paris and France. like you can tell that he's stupid.
Yes.
But
yes.
But because he's narrating and because you're seeing everything from his perspective, you obviously are going to have this sympathy as the audience.
Yeah,
member.
because we're following him.
Yeah, it's the same thing as like Breaking Bad. Like you're sympathizing for like the evilest character in the show, or The Sopranos. Like everybody loves Tony, but Tony's a fucking asshole.
Yeah, the entire show.
Yeah, he's like you said, he's like an energy vampire. Like everybody has to be as miserable as him.
Yeah, or else he's not happy.
Yeah, and so like with this movie, like Daniel, he has to be
the biggest.
He has to be the biggest and the best at everything.
Yeah. For no
You know?
reason, even if he doesn't deserve it.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's because you know what's funny. What I love about this movie is this movie, and he says this very early on in the movie. You know, and he's like, all my heroes, Rocky, Scarface, they're all self-made, right? But this is a movie about the kind of guy that loves those movies that takes the wrong message from all of those movies. And what's funny is the guys that love those movies then misinterpret this movie also.
Yes, 100%.
This is about me.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Like he was the first he's literally me guy.
Yeah.
It's just but it's such a good movie. It's still such a good movie. And,
It's great. I love it.
It's also the same with like fucking Wolf of Wall Street.
Mm-hmm.
The guy is obviously a dickhead. obviously narcissistic, obviously greedy, obviously everything, but you kind of want to be him.
Yes.
You know? Because he's like snorting coke off a hooker's
And you're like,
ass
who
and doing
doesn't wanna do that?
quaaludes and
It's
like fucking partying in the
like,
office.
Yeah, I'm doing off the Sopranos DVD set. You know what I mean? Like,
dude.
I'd rather do it off a hooker.
And like I think it just plays with people's like sort of like the sort of thought of like wanting to do bad things and not get caught for it, you know?
Yeah, to
You
get
know?
away with just bad shit.
Yeah,
This
you
did feel to me
know?
like a stupid guy's version of like Wolf of Wall Street. You know? Like,
Yeah,
what if Jordan Belfort was like retarded?
Yeah, yeah. I think, you know what I love is the casting of Mark Wahlberg for this kind of movie is so perfect, because
So
Mark
perfect.
Wahlberg is really only good when he plays himself in a movie, which is basically just as like a dumb meathead who thinks he deserves more than, because this movie and Boogie Nights are his two best performances, and he plays himself. He plays the exact same character in both movies, and he's just so good at that one character.
Boogie Nights is the porn star one, right?
I love Boogie Nights.
Correct, yes.
We'll do
Yeah.
Boogie Nights. We'll get
Yeah.
hung on for Boogie
I
Nights.
remember watching that movie in high school. I was like, "This is amazing."
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
this
yeah,
movie's
yeah.
Great.
I remember-
But yeah, he does play the same. And on
Same character.
On that same note, The Rock does so good because this is one of his movies where he doesn't play
Yes,
himself.
he can actually act, and he just chooses not to.
Exactly.
Somebody's brought up like the Rock, like considering all of his success, does seem very insecure. Like every decision he makes seems to be in the service of other people liking him, right? Like during the 2020 election, you know, he was like endorsing Joe Biden, but during the last year's election, when it seemed like Trump was going to win, he was like, "Oh, that was a big mistake." You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like, I mean, on the flip side, I mean, Mark Zuckerberg also did like a lot of like the big tech bros and like a lot of celebrities started showing more support for Trump because you know, Trump started.
They're gonna follow where the money
Trump
is.
started flipping sides. He
But
started.
but it's like they're gonna follow where the money is. So if there's more money with, you know, the left, they're gonna go with the left. If there's more money, if Trump all of a sudden is like, hey, you know, like actually I don't give a shit anymore. You know what I mean? Like he's
It's
gonna
really just
go
whatever's going to benefit like their financial interests. At the end of the
Well,
day,
that's the thing is like, I mean, there's. Do you want to do it?
I
Because
don't-
you're like on this side. It's just
How
a
do I
red
do
button
it?
on the back.
Do I just like
Do you want me to do
click
it?
or-
Do you want me to do it?
Just press it. You'll hear it click, and then press it again once the screen comes on. And on the top right corner of the screen, you'll see a red light. So on the back, right next to the screen, there's a red dot. No, next to the screen.
Okay, I see it. So I just hit it once.
Hit that,
And we're
and
back.
then hit it again.
Oh, we're not back.
Is there a red light on the top right of the screen?
Boop boop boop.
Bottom right, it's like flashing.
Okay, there you go. Then yeah,
All
we're
right,
good.
then
We're
we
good.
got
We're
it.
good. Yeah,
Then we
yeah.
got it.
But fuck, where was I?
Oh, we're talking about Mark Zuckerberg all of a sudden being a dude, bro.
Yeah, that. But like, fuck, what was I talking about? Fuck, I was.
We're talking about-
on one. Well, motherfucker.
It's okay. We can come back. If you remember.
Yeah,
it.
I'll see if I remember.
One thing I do want to point out. One thing I can see, this movie like has a lot of things that I think like to serve the pacing maybe could have been cut out. But the beginning and the end really bookend each other. So the soundtrack in the beginning and then it links up in the end is so good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's certain aspects of this movie where it's like, oh, Michael Bay could have been like a really good director.
Yeah.
You know
well,
what
I mean, I think he is a good director, but.
Really?
He does a lot of like cliche stuff, like big explosions and everything. But I mean, the way he directs, I mean, look at Transformers, dude. Those
Love
movies are
Transformers.
fantastic.
Love Transformers.
Especially like the first three, like amazing.
Everything was
movies.
Shia. And Shia is so perfect for his kind of movie.
Exactly.
Shia is kind of a Mark Wahlberg in his own right, in
I
a
don't
weird
really
way.
know any other Michael Bay films other than
Armageddon, dude.
Armageddon.
Yeah,
Have you, I think I've said it. Have you ever listened to like Ben Affleck's commentary on the DVD of he's just talking shit on Michael Bay the entire time. It's so and I literally like,
Armageddon's such a good ass movie.
it feels like no, but he's just talking about how stupid the idea is, and he reminds me so much of Adam Friedland. Like the way he talks, like it reminds me so much of him. Like it's so funny. Like the way he's like, there's one point right where they show like all the people reacting, you know, them blowing up the asteroid. He's like, yeah, this looks like a Miller Genuine Draft commercial. He's funny, dude. He's really funny. Ben Affleck is like probably the most relatable. You know, all the Alice in Chains where he's just smoking the cigarette and he's like,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
He's just constantly in a state of like looking like down or depressed or whatever.
Yeah,
And,
like
Hey, he's been coming back up after his divorce with Jennifer Lopez. Though it's like the first man in history to be happy after his divorce, dude. Like it looks like he's been on a good one ever
I
since
guess
the
so,
divorce.
He's just showing. Yeah, I guess there's some Irishmen that will just never find love. You know what I mean?
Well, no, I think he got back with his ex or whatever. The original woman he was with.
Jennifer Garner.
I think so. Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Oh.
Like there were like pictures of them together or whatever. But I mean,
When is he just gonna settle down though? Because it was Jennifer Garner, and then it was J Lo, then it was Jennifer Garner, and then it was
it was whoever he was dating before Jennifer Lopez.
well, he's kind of been flip
Jennifer
flopping
Garner.
between those two girls
Yeah,
for like the
for, like,
last like 15
25
years, and then he had
years.
a short stint with like
Anna
Anna
de Armas.
for a bit.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they
Fucking squander
they was
that.
fuck- they made that dog shit movie that I think Justin liked it.
He's like 20 years
Water
older
or
than her.
something. I mean, is that
I mean, normal for Hollywood.
Yeah, I was
you
gonna say
know?
it's pretty young for Hollywood. You know, that's pretty. I know I said that. If I said
Don't you mean that's pretty old for Hollywood?
it's like, well,
I'm sure
why isn't the age difference bigger?
And I'm sure Ben Affleck's coming out of that like, damn, dude, she's just a little old.
No, yeah, that's what I was talking about with Nico the other day because we were talking about being in Hollywood, and I was like, "Hey, man, my wife hasn't even been born yet." You know what I mean?
Oh, shit, dude.
Once again, do you just want to say Nico and Seth will be at the Chatterbox Sunday show on the 28th, I think. Whenever. What day? I've been unemployed for so long. What day is it?
It's like the 23rd or the 22nd, I think.
God,
It's the 23rd.
yeah, whatever.
Today's the
Fuck that.
23rd.
23rd. Okay.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Yeah, man. I don't even know. I don't even keep track of the days anymore.
Yeah.
That's what I don't miss
Yeah.
about being unemployed, honestly. Like,
I
you
don't
start
even-
forgetting what day of the week it is.
Yeah,
Like,
I
fucking-
literally-
you forget what day of the month it is.
The only reason I know is because I'm like, oh, Chatterbox is on Tuesday, Back to the Grind is on Thursday. You know, like
You gotta get yourself a job, my boy.
I am. I'm gonna end up doing Uber Eats full time when I start school. That's gonna be
Okay,
my-
hell yeah.
yeah.
That'll be nice.
Good shit.
Full time. I'm doing
You
school
should sign
full-time.
up now. You should sign up now because
Yeah,
the
you're right.
process is long. Like, you have to wait for them to verify, like, your
Yeah.
insurance and all of that. Like, you have to, like, you gotta wait a little bit for that. So,
Okay.
I'd recommend doing it, like, now, actually, because you start October 1st, right?
October 6th.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Do you guys low-key resent me? Like, you remember when Caleb was like unemployed
25
for
minutes,
like
guys.
nice.
For Armageddon or Rapture.
Rapture.
Oh, until
Rapture.
Rapture. I thought you meant for
Yes,
how long
we
we've been
have
doing the pod.
25 minutes before we all get fucking zoinked up.
No, that's
I mean,
fine.
imagine it hits midnight and, like, we all just.
No, that's what I was because I was saying like
Well, who would upload the pod though? It's not,
So
it's not gonna be
true.
fucking Caleb. I'll tell you that much.
maybe Jake. No, because Jake's getting raptured before anybody in this house.
yeah,
This
yeah.
guy's got the fast pass.
That's what I was saying about Chatterbox. I was like, what if the rapture happens when I'm at Chatterbox? And I was like, dude, if it was a Chatterbox, I wouldn't even notice because nobody would get raptured. You know what I mean? Everybody would just be there. I think one guy did make like a good point that he was like, Cedric Drake, shout out Cedric Drake. He made a good point that he was like, I feel like we're living like at this point in like two different realities. Do you know what I mean? Where like there's like real people that are just like, this is probably bullshit. This is like 99% probably bullshit. And then there's like another group of people that are like, we're getting raptured tomorrow.
Yeah, no.
You know?
I guess there were people that were like selling their houses.
Oh
that
my
were.
God.
But
And
I feel like they go through this like every like few years. Honestly, like
True, so true. So
This
true.
one was a big one because
it's gotta be a
of
great market for grifters. I
It,
will
it
say.
was because of the Feast of Trumpets that Israel's doing. Because they're like, because I
Well,
guess.
you were mentioning they were trying to accelerate like
Yeah,
yeah,
times
okay,
or-
yeah. See, that's their whole thing is
This
like
is
they're-
Israel's final
They're
solution.
trying to force prophecy.
Yeah.
And
which
like,
doesn't work.
It's it's gonna end up not working in their favor, and like if you try to force prophecy, it's gonna end up biting you in the ass hard. Like
Yeah.
especially
Like
since.
Macbeth.
Yeah, no, 1,000%. Like exactly
Macbeth, bro.
like that. Yeah, it's my favorite Shakespeare play.
I actually would
Favorite
agree.
Shakespeare play, and like, cause it's sort of like a horror play. You know,
Yeah,
like it's like
kind
one of the
of, yeah,
first
yeah.
like.
Have you
sort
ever
of
read
like,
the graphic novel adaptation?
No.
What? No.
Terrible, dude.
Really?
If I have it at my parents' house, I'll bring it over.
I didn't even know they
sometime.
had
the,
one.
The
That's
art and
actually-
the illustrations are actually like, really creepy and what. That was my introduction to like Shakespeare.
Oh, that's
my
tight,
grandpa got
dude.
me like a couple of those.
Yeah,
to get me into 'em.
because like he sees spirits and shit
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that,
yeah.
and he's like he fucking kills someone. Like
Mhm.
it's for sure like a horror story. I just actually listened to The Tempest.
The Tempest. So which one was that? The romance.
That was technically Shakespeare's last play.
Oh.
No, it's about a wizard.
Oh, tight.
And then
It's
like
fucking sick.
yeah, it's about a wizard does magic and shit like that.
Yeah,
and there's
yeah.
like It's dope. It's actually like I was listening to the audiobook and like as I was like playing Royal Match and I was like
As of course.
and so like it was like it was actually really good because I have to do it for a script analysis class and so
That's a good script to do. So.
Next one is going to be Othello.
Have you read Othello?
I have, yes.
I love that.
Which one is
Othello
Othello?
is great.
Which one is Othello?
It's about the African warlord guy, or he's like
yes, the one
he's
that
like a
Lord
war chief or
the
like
war
a,
chief, and he's like
a general.
like Iago over his shoulder and what, who like manipulates his downfall and all that.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
like
okay,
manipulating him into making him think that his wife is cheating on him with his best friend, but his best friend isn't. His best friend's like, what the fuck is going on? So he ends up getting mad at his wife, kills his wife, and then it all comes out. Iago's like, I was just fucking with you, dude. And then
I was playing around, man.
I got your ass.
He's like, oh, Bruce, I'm sorry.
Yeah, because Iago wanted to rise to power, and so Iago was like, if I can get him to kill her and like, or make him crash out or whatever, then he'll get arrested. Then I'll rise to power. But then like Iago ends up getting killed, I think.
I think I know, just genuinely considered like one of the most like evil villains in like literature though.
Yeah, and so Iago, I think Iago gets arrested, and then Othello's best friend, because Othello dies, and then Othello's best friend gets put in his position.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
I was reading about a Titus the other day, one of the Shakespeare's plays. It's like set in the Roman Empire, but I was watching a little bit of the movie with Anthony Hopkins, and it's kind of cool because it's set in like an anachronistic Rome where like it's modern day, right?
Yeah.
And they use this one building that I actually think is a tight ass building. It's a building that Mussolini built during his reign, and it's kind of cool because it's like this neo-modern type of Roman architecture where it's like kind of fascist architecture but kind of Roman. And it's like a really sick ass building.
So that sounds so dope.
I'll show you the building. It's very like 1984 kind of fascist style looking, but also very Roman. They got statues in it, and they're using it for it's Anthony Hopkins. It looked good. I haven't watched the whole movie yet, but some scenes they look pretty good.
Fuck yeah, dude! I want to watch the Julius Caesar movie again. The one from like the 60s.
Oh, the one with Marlon Brando?
Yeah.
I did that
dude.
monologue when I was in high school.
I did that monologue last semester, dude.
Tight.
I did the Antony one.
Caesar was ambitious or whatever.
Yes,
right?
that one. Yeah.
But you know, Damian Lewis does a really good rendition of that. I forget where he did it, but he does like a really good version of it.
I remember I did it, and then my teacher asked, like, it won't change your grade, but does anyone want to do it again? Like, if you revise anything? And so he has he has these. They have those black boxes, like the ones you can use for like set pieces. So I got a long one, put it up, got a short one, and stood like made it look like I was standing at a podium.
Nice.
And then was giving like the speech downward.
Nice.
And I was like doing it as if I was like,
yeah.
Oh, dude, it changed the whole game for me.
One thing I do love about, because when we were really into Rome, the TV show, one thing I love is like a lot of moments of Roman history that you've already seen in like movies or TV, they do kind of skip over. So like the part where like you see it right in the show at Caesar's funeral, Anthony's about to take the stage, and then it cuts to a bunch of guys in a bar, and they're like, "Yeah, man, Anthony, he fucking killed it up there. You get this great to be murdered, dude." It's so cool. Like I love that they did that with that show.
Like I fucking love Caesar.
No, literally, yeah. It was,
and
great.
like the thing is, like after Caesar's death, in a way, the senators made the people love Caesar more.
100%. But the people loved Caesar.
They did. Oh, absolutely.
He was super popular.
Like the whole thing on I forget what the word is for it, but when he was the Lupercal, when they were he was like, I'm gonna give him the crown. Just
but
kidding.
maybe not.
I'm gonna give him the crown.
Maybe not. Yeah.
Oh, he's emperor.
Yeah.
No, he isn't.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it's just,
and that's why like Caesar was like a political genius, because like that was him telling Anthony basically like, hey, do it, see how they react, but if not, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
But if either way, he looks good. If they wanted him to be king, he would have been king. But if not, he's like, nah, I don't want that shit.
Yeah.
But now he looks good for like rejecting
exactly.
it. So it's a win-win scenario for him.
Exactly.
I love Rome, dude.
It's such a good show. Such a good show. Caesar is the GOAT. You know what I mean? Caesar, as they would have called him back in the day. But yeah,
Kaiser.
I do love it, like, because, you know, that there's a lot of, like, they try to avoid a lot of cliches we've seen in a lot of Rome films before the show, but I do love that James Purefoy does look like Marlon Brando. You know what I mean? They kind of, like, kept that little thing for Mark. He's the best character in the entire show. He's the best character.
Anthony?
Yeah, he's funny, and he's, like, stupid, but he's also, like, you know what I mean? He's, like...
I would say he carries a lot of season 2.
100%. Like he's great. He's very funny, and because he's kind of like a good old boy in a weird way. Like he's a soldier, but he's not a politician. He's a great soldier.
Yeah.
You know, he's a really good second in command, but he sucks at like leading. You know what I mean?
Shit, I need to post to the TikTok.
You should.
I haven't posted since the Charlie Kirk video.
I got a really good clip.
How did the Charlie Kirk video do on TikTok?
Horribly. They didn't let me put it on the For You page.
Really?
Yeah, because I put like hashtag Charlie Kirk, obviously, because I knew people were going to want to look into it. And they like fucking cut it off, dude.
Israel, you've done it again.
Hey, Israel is not a friend of the pod, dude. They hate us.
You should have put a hashtag rape Netanyahu, dude. I feel like that that's my favorite. Every time I see that of me, it kills me. Kills me.
Would have banned the account after that, dude.
Hashtag rape let him watch. That's what we should put up.
Did you see that thing where like they partnered with Google and YouTube?
Yeah,
I saw an Israel ad the other day. Like Darlene was over and we were macking it up, and then like an Israel ad came on and we both stopped and looked at the TV.
I love you. You know, you're just casually dropping "You Got Pussy" in the middle of that. You're like, hey, we're macking it up in love, pussy.
I've never heard anyone use the term "macking it up."
Then Israel had to ruin it all.
Yeah, Israel's preventing me from the Rothschilds are stopping me from getting pussy.
So true, dude. Yeah. So true.
I saw one. I think I said it in the chat. I saw like an ad from the ADL, and it was like a quote from Joe Rogan, and it was like saying that Jews don't like money is like saying Italians don't like pizza. And I was like, is this a pro or anti Joe Rogan post? I can't even tell. You know what I mean? I don't even know like who to side with in this. You know?
Thank you, Nick, for doing that. I just don't want to crawl over you every time.
Oh, dude, I gotta good save. Very good save. Let me make sure the mic's still on real quick. We're talking semantics on the pod. Camera back.
Talking
on.
Semitics. Talking Semitics.
No, my so I know I told you like my cousin she like mentioned that like she like not mentioned she kind of announced to the family that she was pregnant the other day. And and she was telling me, so this is crazy, like her husband wasn't there, she just came over alone, and then because her and her husband are like fighting, and she told me like when she left he was like, you don't even care about me. I was like, oh, crazy.
To his pregnant wife.
But then she told me like she was telling me like later on that she was at like Shabbat with like one of her friends, and at the end of the Shabbat they started passing out like coupons for like local restaurants. Oh. And I started laughing because I thought she was like saying it to be funny. She was like, what? And I was like, you don't get. I was like, never mind. Like, I thought it was so funny.
She was like, what? I got a coupon to Olive Garden. Yeah. Like, what's so funny about this?
They have unlimited breadsticks every day. They're free.
I wonder how many Jewish people were on Extreme Couponers. Remember that show, dude? Extreme Couponing?
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Even though that's Extreme Couponers, like, they wouldn't have any Jewish, because that's just a regular Jewish person. Do you know what I mean? They're having Extreme Goy Couponers on there, you know?
Yeah, that's true. It was like just the regular, like, white and black people just doing Jew tactics.
For real. Yeah, they were like, what if a Goy lived as a Jew? What if we put that on TV? You know, like, that's kind of, yeah.
Oh, I love being a goyim.
I wish I was different, guys. I'm sorry.
Whatever. Shut up.
I'm sorry.
Shut up.
I'm talking to Hollywood right now. I'm talking to I don't know anything.
We don't need Hollywood, dude. We'll make our own. Hollywood will be burned to the ground by the time we start.
I hope it's not. I mean, I love the movies, man.
No, we'll make our own movies. We'd be like A24, dude.
I mean, you don't think
They do a lot of independent stuff.
Yeah, but like
they distribute a lot of independent stuff.
Yes, exactly.
Those are actually like
A24 is
films.
really just like they give a budget to independent creators that they like, which is why you see so many A24 movies with people that like you don't recognize.
Yeah.
Like Get Out. That's an Australian movie.
Get Out?
No, not Get Out. I'm retarded. It's fucking Talk to Me.
Oh,
Talk to Me is Australian.
You know how I felt about Talk to Me though. That shit like felt
I
like
love that.
That shit felt like made for TV for me. I was like, that shit went straight to DVD.
No.
I didn't.
You lost
That
me
shit
on
was,
that one.
yeah, that shit was in
You liked it?
theater.
You
That
guys-
shit was in
I was a
theaters
big
for
fan
a
when we watched
minute.
it.
No. I'm not saying literally. I meant the quality of the movie.
No, dude. That movie was great.
No, I just didn't
Tristan,
feel
you
it.
saw fucking Bring Her Back, right?
Yes.
How was
bro.
that?
Would you recommend that one?
Better than Talk to Me.
It's probably worse for me.
Much
then.
better. Well, it's very gory. I will say
Mm.
that, but like the way that the story is, I really liked. Like the story of the movie, and like
Okay.
because it's one of those movies where you really don't know what's going on until the big reveal.
And then it all kind of like clicks.
Okay.
yes, 100%.
Kind of cliches, I think would say.
Yeah, but they give like.
All right, fuck you, bro.
No, what?
You give me you in the middle. Clique.
Clique.
I'm talking about. I haven't gotten better, have I? Because if you remember, I was doing this when we first started the podcast.
I know,
Oh
but
my
you're
God.
doing it on purpose. I know you're doing it on purpose. You can't get mad. No, 'cause Nick always does little things. Like I remember when we first started hanging out and we were working in Miguel's together, and it was right after Joker came out, and we would just be in the car, and he would just go like that. I knew. No, but
I forgot about that actually.
No, because it started off with like the Joker laugh. It was like a kind of a joke. We would all do that, but then like it would just be silent in the car for a minute, and he would just be like.
He said something on the last pod I remember, and I didn't say anything. What did you say? You said
I feel like I saw it. Too.
yeah, it's in like the first 10 minutes of the last episode. You said, what did you fucking say, dude?
It wasn't melancholy, and you had another one a long time ago.
Melancholy, dude. That one pisses me off, dude. Melancholy.
That's how you pronounce it, right?
No. And then like sometimes it won't even register to me. I'm like, what word is he saying? And then it clicks to me what you're saying. And I'm like, you fucker, you asshole. Makes you, oh, dude.
You said that he pronounced the word San Bernardino in a certain way. I can't remember. Nick, do you remember how you pronounced it? I didn't.
San Bernardino?
No. You said it in like a very specific way that I was like, you can't be talking about the same city as me right now.
San Bernardino.
No, I think you pronounced it like maybe you said it like you were like San Bernardino or something like that. Maybe that's what it is. Because I think you pronounced it like Saint Bernard. But I can't
Bernardino.
remember. Yeah.
San Bernardino.
Yeah.
I don't think that's one I've done before.
I feel like I
think you
remember
guys
it, dude. You
it's-
pronounced it in a certain way that I was like, you're not talking about a city in California right now. Like, this is not a real city.
Moreno Valley.
Yeah, and Tristan, you live in River City, right? Isn't that where you... I still like the Riva, fool. We're in the Riva right now.
We're in the Riva.
Broadcasting live from the Riva.
We're on the Riva, dude. We're from the side of
From the side.
Dude. Dude, I wear bells on my shirt and shit. I got a bell on my hat, dude, because I live in a Riva.
That was funny. Like, Nico, when I was driving home today, we were talking about, like... Because it's so true, like... You know that like whatever you said made a black guy laugh when he goes, man, you stupid, right? Like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But then we were also talking about it's like when he's like they'll say like they're like he said and they repeat whatever you said and then he just goes he was like yeah like black dudes would be like yeah that shit was funny fool and then he'll probably be like
Fool, you're retarded.
he's like fool we're black guys we just sound like this and he'll probably say I don't know why I made the black guy Mexican. I was like, I don't know, man. Yeah, my name is Daniel Lugo, and I believe in fitness.
Such a funny line.
I know. I love it. Yeah, because like this is the thing with narcissists too is they always have to get something over you. Do you know what I mean? No matter what. Like right when Ed Harris finally caught him, and they were in the helicopter together, and he's like, you know what your problem is, man? Weak quads. I could have had your quads so fucking jacked.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They always have to have something. I remember Tim Dillon made a good point about this too, where it's like one of the like a narcissist's favorite words. They go whenever you like prove them wrong, they go, "You'll see, you'll see," and it's just a way of saying like you're right, but I don't want to give it to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So sometime in the future, I'll beat you.
I'll be right. Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
They're basing their narcissism off of future events that haven't occurred yet. You know?
Yeah.
And it's just like, yeah. I don't really have room to talk. You know what I mean? I get my validation from strangers laughing. So in terms of narcissism, I feel like I have little room to talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I wouldn't count that as narcissism. I would just... I mean, who doesn't like to hear people laugh, dude?
But the difference, and I was talking about this with because I was saying because I was talking about that. So it was, a lot of setup here. I was talking about it with Nico and C's on Friday. We were in his garage just hanging out, and C's was like kind of like getting like not like super personal, but he was like, "What made you want validation from strangers?" So we all kind of went over that, right? And then I was thinking about how like I hate comics that'll be like, "Yeah, I was just always funny, dude," and it's like, yeah, but you could be always funny on the job site or in the office. Why do you want a stage where people have to? So for me, it's like anyone doing stand-up wants people to validate them. They want people to listen to them. You know what I mean? You don't go on stage unless you want something from other people, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, most people do that in their everyday lives.
Exactly, and I think their everyday lives are enough for most people. But clearly, for a certain group of people that appear at the Chatterbox every Tuesday and every Thursday,
but I think it also stems from like watching comics too, like watching comics and seeing that laughter and you laughing at a comic and seeing that these comics are actually making money, getting into movies, doing all this, and you're like, I could do that. I don't think it stems from a place of like narcissism. I just think it stems from a place of like, I think I can do that.
Not like exactly narcissism, but I just mean in the sense that like, I think so, yeah. If you think like, if you see people getting into movies and it's like, why do you want everyone to see you?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? For me at least. That's kind of how I think. But is the camera still? Is the camera going? I heard like a noise, but I'm not sure if it was the camera.
Maybe. Can you check, Nick?
I'm sorry. I don't mean to.
No, it's good to hear.
Because I heard like a sound, but that could just been the air conditioner. I don't know. Still going? Okay,
Still going?
I just wanted to make sure. I just wanted to check real quick.
We've had enough technical errors on this podcast before.
Yeah.
So true.
Because you look at someone like, just use Mark Wahlberg as an example. It's like, why did this like random, like kind of like tough, like frat bro guy from like Boston want people to like know who he is?
The real story is very interesting.
Oh, really? You know?
Yeah. I was actually reading it as we were watching.
Oh, okay.
I've read it before, but I was just like reading it again, you know, because I haven't watched the movie in a while. And so like, The Rock's character is like a mixture of 3 guys.
Okay.
So there was like a whole band of them that all work together. So like a lot of it is obviously done up for the movies. It did say, because there was like a whole article or a book written about the whole thing, and that's what the movie's based off of. And what's it called? Like they said that the kidnapping of the Jewish guy at the beginning is not really like the whole thing with them in costumes and stuff, like kidnapping him. That stemmed from an original plot of they were gonna act like they were trick-or-treaters on Halloween and then kidnap him there. But then they put in the movie that they just fucking did it out in the open during broad daylight, which is
It's got to be Hollywood.
Stupid in its own sense.
It just kind of hammers home the fact that these guys are retarded.
Yes,
you know?
exactly. Yeah, and like, but it did say that the killing of the other 2 people, the husband and the wife, that they were also trying to get money out of. They said that was pretty. That part was actually pretty realistic.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So it was pretty. Actually, the Jewish guy, I think his name is Mark Schiller. And he actually, I think he like sued the production companies because he was like, you guys didn't make me look good in this movie. That's not. I was a family man.
Yeah.
Like he didn't actually drive like a BMW. Like he drove like a Toyota Tundra or something like that.
Like Jews always drive like a very economical car.
Yeah. Like he drove like a Toyota Tundra or something like that. And so like, but like they purposefully like in the movie made him look like an asshole.
Well, they kind of have to in order to have you sympathize with like Mark Wahlberg at all. Otherwise, he's just a dickhead, like some buff dickhead kidnapping this nice family man.
Because like and it's like this dickhead dude that they're fucking over. As an audience member, you're like, okay, I can understand why they chose this guy, you know. But then when they kill the other 2 people, you're like, all right, they didn't really deserve that.
Yeah. He just gets some Italian
that's
guy.
where everything falls apart, you know.
I gotta get a pumping, and he has the worst form of all time. You know,
yeah, and then fucking The Rock. He's like, yeah, you're doing good. He's like,
I love it. This is The Rock's best performance. I know we've talked about that before. Yeah, but he's just like, L Dad. Yeah, I like that.
It's me, L Dad.
Yeah, it's so funny, dude. Like it shows once again that he can act. He can clearly perform. Anyone in the WWE can, and he just chooses to make movies that are just mindless goy slop bullshit.
I am excited for the movie that's coming out.
Smashing Machine.
Yeah. I'm excited for that, and I'm also excited for the new Jordan Peele movie. I think it's called Him.
Oh, I know that. So he's producing that. I heard it was ass. Actually, a lot of people said it was ass.
Really?
I was kind of just. It looked good.
It's about like the CTE and the
I
football
heard
guy.
it was ass.
Really?
Yeah. Unfortunately,
We'll have to watch it.
I'm down to go watch it because I love Marlon Wayans. I think he's like one of those people that could be a really good dramatic actor if he wanted to, and he just chooses not to.
We have to do some episodes of it. Me and Nick were talking about this. We have to do some episodes on like new movies that come out. Like,
Okay.
You've seen Weapons?
No, I've heard nothing but great things, but I've not seen it.
You seen Weapons?
Same boat as Riley. I've heard good things.
Yeah, we got to do one on that.
Okay.
That movie was great.
Okay.
There was like, who was it? Oh, dude, it was fucking Anthony at work, our manager. He was like, yeah. We were talking about it. He was
saw
like,
it?
yeah, and he was like, that movie sucked, man. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, that movie. There it is. Yeah, he was like, yeah, that movie just didn't do it for me, man. It was just like so stupid, and I was like, you're stupid, because everyone else that I talked to, they were like, oh yeah, I saw it like twice. They were like, it was a really good movie, because it really is. Like, there's a lot of really good symbolism. Like when I read the whole symbolism factor afterward, I was like, oh shit. I was like, this makes the movie better. Like, because like tying in all of the symbol, I'll tell you about what the symbolism is, or like really what the movie represents after you watch it, because I want you to watch it with a fresh mind. Don't read any Wikipedia shit on it.
That one I've actually stayed away from.
Good. Like, go in it with a fresh mind.
Okay.
Like, because you want to be confused for this movie.
Okay.
Because this movie is like, you don't know. This is another movie where like you don't know what the fuck is going on, and then even when it starts to reveal what's going on, you still don't know what's going on until like the very end. Like,
If I read the Wikipedia article, would explain it sufficiently.
Probably, yeah. So don't do that. Don't do that until afterwards.
There are some Wikipedia articles where I'll read it and be like, yeah, and I notice shit like book for book, you know what I mean? And then I'll go and watch the actual movie, and I'm like, oh, the Wikipedia didn't do anything, you know what I mean? I'm like, this is a completely different.
It's a different experience.
Go into it blind. Go into it blind, because it's really good. I thoroughly enjoyed
I
it.
go into a blind that way I can get the scent of weapons.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
The scent of a weapon.
Yeah. I can go into the movie like, ooh, rah. Yeah, I love it. I miss Philip Seymour Hoffman, dude. He's such a good actor.
He
so good. One of my favorites.
I could watch anything that he's in. Like he is great. I do want to watch that movie Happiness.
I'm telling you, it's very blue.
So I should watch it with my girlfriend.
No, because I watched this with my girlfriend years ago. This pissed me off, and you'll know of course the woman I'm talking about. I don't know why anyways, regardless. So we're watching the movie, right? And I was like, we finished it. I was like, that shit was ass. And she was like, she goes, I just don't think you get dark humor.
Oh,
and I was like, what?
Dark humor?
Yeah. And no, she says that, and then like a couple months later, she goes, yeah, I really don't like that you're seeing Bill Burr live. And I was like, so that movie, okay, so I'm going to spoil some of this for you. I'm sorry. That movie ends with a child molester telling his son he wants to molest him. The movie ends with on that note.
What
right?
the fuck?
She loved the movie. I don't know if she loved it, but definitely liked that movie. And I was like, that shit was ass. And then, yeah, like a month later, it was like, yeah, Bill Burr's really mean to women. You don't get dark humor.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, I didn't really like Blue Velvet. Oh, you just don't understand dark humor, dude.
But it was just so absurd to me that I hold on to that to this day. To be honest, the fact that
That's
anybody,
crazy.
I'm not even like a big dark humor guy. Don't get me wrong. Like I'm not like one of those edgy, like you know what I mean, that kind of like bullshit. But like I do like. I enjoy that on some level. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? But like that movie
There's
was just,
certain dark humors.
Like, it is funny.
Like when dark humor really started making its rounds.
I loved it back then. Of course.
Yeah, it was hilarious. But then like a lot of shit got old, you know?
Yeah.
Like, but like there's newer stuff that comes around that I think is hilarious.
Exactly. But then for her of all people to say that, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She got mad. Yeah, she would get mad at me for like saying retard. You know what I mean? But somehow that movie is like, you don't understand. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Whatever you say.
It's like, I'm the comedian, bitch. Think I don't understand.
No, at that time I was like, I'm the aspiring comedian, bitch. I'm the 20-year-old that's never tried comedy, bitch.
What was that one Mexican restaurant?
Placida.
Placida, dude.
Those were you had that big ass cooler.
Those were
with the Trulies in the back. That was so much fun.
Yeah, the cooler in my trunk.
Yeah.
And the Camry.
Yeah, I had one of my first like underage drinking experiences there because I was like, I think I was either 19 or 20, and they would still serve me, you know. And one time, the bartender's making my drink like as two cops walk in.
Hell yeah.
And normally he would ask for my ID, right? And he would just, even though I was 20, he would just look at it and just give it back to me, right? This time he just he's like, here you go, sir. Just hands me the drink, you know.
Hell
He
yeah.
just doesn't want to deal with whatever bullshit, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, it was that mic was a lot of fun for like starting out doing comedy. The mic was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Placida was like it felt just like, I don't know. It felt just very
Like loose,
homely. Yeah,
yeah.
Homey is
We
a
should
good
go.
word.
We had dinner there. We should go. Do you guys
Oh,
want to
I
go?
thought it closed down.
Did it close? No, I gotta look.
I
This
don't-
up. I'm sorry.
I would hope it didn't
loved
shut down.
Placida. Their food was actually
Their
like
food
pretty
was
good.
delicious. Yeah.
They had a really good like queso dip over there.
Yes,
Shout out-
dude,
you know what I'm talking about?
yes.
Oh, the
my
chorizo
goodness.
queso
The
dip.
chorizo
Yeah,
queso.
yeah,
Yes.
it's fine. Let's look at bro. Yeah, why have we not been to?
Y'all are making me hungry, guys.
What's up?
We didn't get raptured.
Oh, Placida Riverside.
They're gonna go on Instagram and like there's people that have been raptured and we're just stuck here.
Yeah, still open. Oh, permanently closed.
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
I told you I heard about that.
To be fair, every time I recall going in there, it was pretty much
Great
empty.
point.
Yeah.
Very good point. I loved that place though.
It was
oh,
good.
man.
I think just bad location.
Yeah,
It was like right on a busy street.
right on University in Iowa.
Yeah,
like it was
dude.
pretty. All right. Damn.
But that was a fun.
I wonder what's gonna replace it.
Probably some bullshit. Probably some
Because
low
the
income
place where
housing
that Peruvian
bullshit.
restaurant is kind of by Friendly Liquor and whatnot. That's always having like high turnover in the like.
Yeah, that
I
has
noticed.
like a new restaurant every 2 years because it was like a chicken place for a while.
That Peruvian place is terrifying, by the way.
Is it
Like, you guys
AI?
remember like texting me back, me texting you guys about that shit.
Yeah.
I felt
Yeah,
like
yeah.
genuinely unnerved eating there.
That's
What's
crazy.
the food did not taste real, dude. It was like
Really?
it was like French fries covered in like vegetables and noodles.
That's what I'm
It
saying.
felt the food felt like AI generated. Like this is what an AI robot's idea of a meal would be.
That's
like.
why I can't do South American cuisine because it's like it's too many. It's like rice and potatoes. It's just too many carbs. I can do one, but I cannot do both. Otherwise, it feels
Yeah.
like useless carbs to me.
I did feel like shit after as well.
See, that's what I'm
but
saying. You get the
can
carb
be-
crash.
Yeah, chalk that up to
What
the
about
carb,
the meat?
carb
Do
crash.
they have any meat?
It's like a chicken, I think.
Really?
Nothing
Yeah.
extravagant. I mean,
I know the Peruvians do like good like lamb and they do a lot of fish.
This is gonna sound really racist, but sometimes I feel like South American cuisine is not colonized enough. You know what I mean? Because Mexican cuisine is the best cuisine in the world because it is the perfect mix of like New World and Old World food, right? Where it's like you get some of the Spanish shit and you get some of the Mexican shit. A South American cuisine is a little bit less untainted by the, like colonial
By the white
powers.
man.
Yeah, basically.
so
So
you're saying we didn't get our fingers like enough in there? We didn't.
I'm saying that the exchange of those two cultures is what makes that food so fucking good, and that South America doesn't really have that.
Yeah, what sucks about the Haitians is it's like a mix of like African and French food, like
yeah.
both of which
Are not
very
great.
good
I've never
foods.
understood the French. I've never had French food in my life, and
I
therefore
did
it's
have
ass.
escargot once.
This was the snail.
Yeah.
How was it?
how
delicious.
I feel like
Absolutely,
that,
because they had it.
that
in,
sounds like it would be like a sleeper hit. Honestly,
they
Really?
had it in like a garlic and cheese, like sort of fried a little bit.
Did you have it at not the Whisper House?
No, I had it on a cruise.
Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I had it on a cruise, and like, fucking that, I would eat those shits like crazy, dude. Like, they were so fucking good.
Okay.
So goddamn good.
Yeah, I've never had French. I've never had any. I've had like French onion soup. I don't even know if that's French for real.
French onion soup is great.
French onion soup. French
will
onion
say.
soup
That is
is
good.
good, but it's like to compare French food to like Italian or Mediterranean or Mexican. It's
Yeah,
like
dude.
absurd.
Yeah,
it's not even in the same
seriously.
ballpark.
Yeah,
you know,
Mediterranean food is
it's the best.
top tier.
The best. Lebanese food specifically is
Yes,
the best.
dude. Lamb.
Oh goodness.
Lamb, dude. Anything with lamb, I will.
Lamb shawarma,
fuck
dude.
up,
That's so good.
Lamb shawarma with the fucking tzatziki, and the
Tzatziki,
garlic sauce and
hummus,
the
garlic
pita.
sauce.
Oh my god, and the
Mhm.
lettuce and the carrot. I don't even like lettuce usually, but
Mhm.
put that shit
You
in a hero,
And
dude,
get
with
some
some
turmeric,
tzatziki.
turmeric rice. You know what I mean? Oh, it's
You don't like
so
lettuce?
I'm not a lettuce guy.
Interesting.
Yeah, like if I like eat a burger.
I'm not judging you for it. I'm just like.
Yeah, if I eat a
that makes me
burger from
curious.
like from In-N-Out, it's cheeseburger, animal style, both types of onions, no lettuce.
That was genius. So the both type of onions.
You were talking about that earlier. That I've not tried. You're
Both-
saying
I'm
raw
telling
onions
you,
and grilled onions?
Yes,
No, that's fire.
And when you go to In-N-Out next, ask for both types of onions.
That is
You
a
get
fire-ass idea.
You get the crunch of the onion, but the flavor of the grilled onion.
That's a very, very
This pot always be making me hungry.
for real. We need to go to dinner. We need to go to dinner soon.
Because
like, just the fellas.
we as a group have not gone to dinner in a while.
a while.
So
Me and him
true.
used to go. We used to have little dates all the time. We used to go to dinner. And
So true.
They were little. They were basically
It
dates.
was like
Because I
little
was
friend
trying,
dates,
it's because
no?
I was trying to
Fucking-
get away from a certain person, so I was like, "Yeah, I'm just going out with the boys, you know, having a little dinner."
No, we do need to go to dinner. Do you guys want to go In and Out after this, dude? I kind of.
No, I got the lady waiting in
Yeah.
my
I
room.
just
right
Oh,
now.
she's.
Yeah, when the gate opened, I'm pretty sure that was her.
Oh, okay. Very nice. Very nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I figure if the gate opens, it's either your girlfriend, Jake's girlfriend, Nick Johnson, or Nico.
Mhm.
You know, so it's one of my girlfriends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's. I did go out with that girl the other day. I think I told you. I did.
You did.
Yeah. You know, I'm not gonna bring it up because every time I bring up a girl on a pod, it doesn't end well. So I'm just gonna.
The happy
Buddy,
girl.
buddy, it's
Yeah,
it's
this-
true.
this-
the
the curse,
superstition
man.
remains. Although I have a good feeling about this one. And I
Yes,
brought it up.
dude,
And
text
I
me
brought it up to
every
you,
day,
and then
dude.
I got ballsy. I brought it up to you.
I'm the problem, right? It's
No,
my fault,
no.
right?
This whole thing, it's all about me. No, but I've told two people now about her, and we're still talking, and we're talking about the second date possibly. Not on the first date, but I'm
Hell yeah!
very excited.
Yeah.
And
Give it
you
up.
said, where does she live?
I want to talk about that.
All right.
No,
Nick,
she's out in like Lake Forest. But
Nick,
like,
tell me her address. tell the listeners.
Your car gets good gas mileage, so.
as long as it keeps running, man. Shit.
Does she live on her own?
Yeah, own apartment.
nice,
bedroom.
nice, successful.
I don't want to reveal too many personal details unless I push it here.
What's
But-
what's the first date gonna be?
What's her father's name?
What was her
I'm working on the credit card right now.
what was her first pet's name? what was her favorite elementary school teacher's
These
name?
are like bank security questions.
What's the last four of her social?
Oh, that's a good question, man.
Well,
But-
that can be easily discovered. I mean.
But okay, so
No, we're going to Orange Circle. We're going to this Italian place. I forget the name.
Ooh, is that
dinner date.
Fuck.
You said,
This is good.
Italian and Orange Circle?
it's called like I took a screenshot.
I've been to the
Let me
Cuban
pull it up
restaurant
here.
there. I've never been to the Italian.
How's the
one.
Cuban place?
I actually plantains. I've never had them. They're pretty good, man. It's like a lot of
Plantains
sweet,
are good.
I love
sweet and
plantains, dude.
savory. You know, very good
Especially like
stuff.
fried plantains with a little bit of sugar on
Exactly.
top.
Yeah,
dude.
but
It
you
is
but there's a
called,
salt too, and you get that little bit of sweet,
And
little
it's got like the consistency of a banana.
with a
Tristan?
crunch on the outside.
Yes.
Tristan, I'm gonna butcher this one, so I need you to say it.
Francoli gourmet.
We're going to Francoli Gourmet.
That's in Orange Circle.
Yeah, like literally like right on the orange. It's like fancy, but it's also kind of like pretty open. There's like outside seating. It's a little bit hole in the wall.
And that makes her feel exclusive and whatnot.
Dude, hole
Yeah,
in
I
the
mean,
wall.
yeah.
Hole in the wall Italian is always the best.
the best.
Always.
And it's rare you find that in
always the
SoCal. I'm sure
best.
in like New York it occurs much more, but over here it's a little
Yeah.
bit less common. You know,
They gotta up their game.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know.
I got put out onto chicken piccata because I was in Julian, California. You know, like maybe like a year ago, and like there was this little hole in the wall Italian restaurant, chicken piccata. Oh my god, it was so
Piccata has
good.
a little tomatoes in it.
No, picatas with the lemon juice and the capers. So the way I like it, because I've made it since then, I like to do you coat it in breadcrumbs and then you fry it like that, and then you coat it in some lemon juice. So the piccata sauce with the capers is
Put a little
delicious.
white boy in it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Fry it up a little bit.
What are you gonna make everyone breakfast again, bro?
I want to make my own breakfast.
Well, what are you gonna make everyone breakfast again? Are you gonna
Tomorrow
buy the
morning.
good bacon this time?
That mid-ass bacon, bro. That mid-ass bacon, bro.
that
It
gotta be
take
good.
2 seconds to buy some good bacon, bro.
But on that
dude.
earlier note, I'm taking that girl out first of the month. So Gabriel, You have nothing to worry about, bro.
True.
I've moved on.
Oh, I thought you were about to Gabriel. I'm taking your girl.
No, Gabriel. Nick, what you saved Nick. He dodged a bullet there.
But now Nick needs to save you.
yes.
Do you know what I mean?
By coming to the boys.
We're gonna save you,
Gabriel, I'm not gonna lie, your girl did look really good. It's
gonna make him mad all over again, bro.
The sweetest fruits are sometimes the most poisonous. Bro.
The brightest roses grow the most deadly.
No, the prettiest roses have the most thorns, bro.
There we go. There we
The prettiest
go.
roses.
Dude, and from what it sounded like, Gabriel, your girl, she had a lot of fucking $5,000 thorns, dude.
The prettiest roses make their boyfriends pay for a cruise and then break up with them.
Yeah, Gabriel. And we're not making fun of you, bro. Like
I mean, like I'm gonna make funny, but like in like a friend where I want you to do
in
better.
a friendly way.
Yeah, I want you to do better. I want you to
Yes.
be good, man. As Hunter Ladner would say, y'all be good.
Y'all be good.
We get Hunter on here. I actually would love. I was talking about this because, like, I mean, I hope he listens to it just because it would be funny. But like Hunter, like, he just never has good news ever. Like it's so funny. Like the other day we were at like the open mic that's like down the street on Tyler, and he comes up to me and Nick. He's like, "Oh man, I'm happy to see y'all. I've been waiting to tell y'all this all week." And I was like, "Oh, what's up, man?" He's like, "I'm doing bad, y'all." I was like, "What? Like that's."
Hey, you
what?
guys will be good friends, dude.
What's up?
I said you guys will be good friends.
Yeah, it's just every time he starts, like he'll come up to me and he'll just be like, "My hair looks like shit, man." And I'm like, he looks fine every time. He's like a good-looking guy. It's a nice life. You know what I mean? It's so funny. But I do think Hunter will be very successful because Hunter has a lot of crossover appeal, right? Because he's got that whole Southern good old boy look. He's got the accent, right? But he's very like, I wouldn't say he's like liberal, but he's like very non-political. So he's got the crossover. Like the Southern people will like him, right? Just because he's a good old boy. But like people in like LA or whatever will like him because like, you know, he's just not, he's like a Southern guy, but not with like usual Southern guy takes.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Absolutely.
He got booked at Chatterbox. This is great for him too. He didn't win set of the night, but like he had a very good set, and like Steve was just like, "Hunter, come up here too. I'll book you on something." So I was like, "Tight, dude. He deserves it."
He still got a shout out.
Exactly.
Which-
No,
which is-
he got a show. He got a show out of it.
Oh,
He
that's just as good then.
He dresses like a guy from Portland who has like gentrified Southern style.
But it was so funny because he's just from the South.
yes,
you know what I
exactly.
mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's
that's a great point.
Yeah,
Very good
like
point.
he has like a gentrified Southern look.
Yeah.
Like it's like as if he's not from the South, but he's taking Southern style.
The whole thing's a character. He's
Yeah.
just like,
That's what I was wondering when I was watching the Backyard series. Is I was like, is this a character that this guy's doing? You know?
Well, it's fun because he's told me he kind of like he was born and like I think he grew up as a little kid like in San Bernardino, and then he moved to Alabama when he was like a kid. And
San
then-
Bernardino.
I've never said that.
I swear, I'll go back, dude. I say
Pull-
that
pull out
Nick
the
was like,
records on
Nick
that
was like, yeah, like doesn't your girlfriend live in like Saint Bernardino or something like that?
Saint Bernardino.
And yeah, that
San
was.
Bernardino.
Mm-hmm.
Bernardino.
Yeah, he's trying to think of a way to fuck it up right. He's trying to think. Because there was a period where me and Nick were both going to San Bernardino a lot for like different types of like reasons, and like every time we'd both be like, "Yeah, this place is like just dead. This place looks like Bosnia, dude. Like it looks like a Eastern European."
I feel
like,
that way about San Bernardino.
Mm-hmm.
Bernardino.
Yeah.
Merino Valley and Victorville. That's like the
Victorville's the worst.
that's like the
Victimville.
Victorville, yeah.
that's like the triad of evil, right? there.
Victorville
Yeah.
is Nuketown. It literally is just Nuketown, dude.
Yeah, I used to live in Victorville. Lived in Victorville for 2 years.
How
Sorry.
long were you there?
2 years.
No, I mean like what? I'm sorry. I mean like what age were you there?
Second and third grade.
Why?
Because when my mom got with my dad, like that was where he was living, and so we moved out of our apartment in
I
Corona.
don't trust your dad.
And like, yeah, he just had a house there, and he had like renters that lived there, and then they got out, and then we moved in.
So your dad's always been like very like business savvy.
Oh,
like,
brother, yeah.
You
his
said he was
whole
a top
life.
salesman in the country, right? Like for his company.
for Cintas, yeah, dude. He's
Crazy,
top dog in the whole
Good for him,
country,
man.
dude.
Good for him.
Wanted like a free all-inclusive trip to the Bahamas and
That's
shit.
so tight.
like
What's his name again?
Jeffrey Fox.
Jeff Foat.
Oh, it's a Foat. I always thought it was
Foat.
Foat. I was a Foat.
Okay.
Everyone
I
always
always
says
thought
Fox.
Yeah.
it
What? Where is it? Was that German?
German.
German. That's very
German.
German. Sound. Foot.
Foot.
Very nice guy.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Foot.
Stiegelmeier Boucher. Foot.
Stiegelmeier.
Actually, I remember Justin told me that Boucher is French.
That I
I
can
think
see.
he said.
I can see that.
No, he told me that there was like you told me that his family's from like Frankfurt or something like that.
He told me that it was French. I mean, he could, this was like 10 years ago, so he was like 15 years old, but it could have been.
Boucher. It does sound.
It sounds
French.
a little French, right?
With the E at the end, the
right,
shit.
right. It's a little sophisticated. It's a very. It could be very sophisticated.
But it could also be just Bush.
Bush.
Justin Bush.
I remember, 'cause this is why I always thought was cool. This is why Charlemagne is so cool, because like he really does kind of birth modern Europe. They call him the father of Europe because he really does. Because this is what happens. So Charlemagne, right?
Charlemagne the God.
Charlemagne the God. No, yeah, that guy. He was like, Charlemagne. He got crowned by the Pope, and he looked up at the Pope, and he said, "Who the hell raped your sisters?"
I thought it was Charlemagne. No? Charlemagne?
Can we get a crickets button in here?
Guys.
No, so anyways, but so Charlemagne is the father of modern Europe, because what happens, right? So he kind of is the first big like empire first big civilization in Europe since the Romans. So it's like 300 years of just like a mess of like a bunch of different like kind of regional like civilizations that fight. And Charlemagne's the first guy to like really have a big piece of land, right?
Yeah.
And so he gets crowned emperor of the Romans by the Pope, right? His son, I got it. I think it's Louis the Pious. I could be wrong. He takes over, right? And he's not really a good emperor. Everybody says he's a really good guy. He didn't want to be the emperor. He was a family man. He really just wanted. He didn't cheat on his wife like most kings. He just
wanted to be tilling the field.
No, literally, he was super religious. All he wanted to do was like spend time with his family and like pray and shit like that. And he didn't. He just kind of he was the emperor for like 20 years just because like that's what his dad wanted him to do. So then he passes on everything to his sons, right? And they end up forming. So he dies, right? They end up forming kingdoms, which eventually it starts with France and Germany. So when he dies, they separate the Carolingian Empire into France and Germany, and that's kind of like where modern Europe is basically born, right? It starts with like France and Charlemagne the God, and that's how that ends up, you know.
Very interesting.
Where did Nick go? He's always disappearing somewhere.
Oh, I think I saw him looking at DoorDash.
That's why he didn't want to get in and out. I was like, we should go for food after. I was like, I'm down.
He was like, no.
Not that I didn't want to get in. You can ask me after I already placed the order. I will still go and get in and out.
Oh, really? Oh, thank you. I'm kind of down for this type of.
I can go for some mic is off.
What time do they close?
In and out 2 a.m.
Really?
They close at 2 and Cane's closes at 3.
It's a good thing we got one that's close over on Madison.
Yeah, that one.
It's right by the Home Depot.
Yes, by the Home Depot.
What they need close to here is a fucking Miguel's.
Yes, because the nearest
Like,
one's
why
in
would
fucking.
they skip over Riverside City and put one all the way in fucking Moreno Valley?
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like there's one at the Tyler Mall and then there's one in Moreno Valley.
Because whatever anybody says, Riverside is the capital of the IE. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, why the fuck would there not be one in the most important? So they have one in Corona. They got that one in the Tyler Mall.
Yeah, bro. Like, what the fuck, dude?
I don't even know, man.
Dude, when we take over Riverside, dude, Miguel's immediate.
Because we do need to. Because what'll happen once the country balkanizes, we eventually need to form an actual inland empire.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Like a smaller.
with an inland emperor.
Yes.
Dude, emperor of the inland.
The emperor of the Oh, that's so fire.
Dude, and we just control everything within the mountain range.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So we can
dude.
wherever the modern. So like wherever from Corona to San Bernardino.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's where the empire stretches.
And San Bernardino will become our child. We will fix San Bernardino. You hear that, San Bernardinans? We will fix you if you allow us to be your emperor.
Yeah, listen, Saint Bernardinans. We're gonna make that shit better for you guys, dude.
I was
We're
planning
gonna
to just like last them, to be honest,
Yeah.
and start over.
See, yeah,
Okay.
that's basically what I'm saying. It's like we're gonna break everything down, burn everything down, put all, we'll put the homeless people in our army. You know, put so much meth into them they'll be able to function higher than any person has ever functioned.
So in accordance with, and mind you, I don't say this in accordance with the way Rome worked.
Yeah.
Saint Bernardino is basically the Israel of our empire, in that Rome had to continuously just go back and be like, "I told you."
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean, I told you guys not to. Now I have to kill all of you. You know? And they did it like 3 times.
And we're gonna give you a spanking again, but you don't want to listen.
A spanking with 2,000-year-long ramifications for the rest of the modern world.
Yeah, dude. San Bernardino, dude, y'all ain't ready for us.
We're coming.
Watch out, guys.
Yeah, watch out, man.
And before you watch out, let them watch.
Yes, we will let you watch. Yeah, dude, the Let 'Em Watch podcast will be like mandatory listening.
It'll be the Pledge of Allegiance. Oh, that's
like-
great.
I let them watch on the TV, on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, on
Instagram, on
Instagram,
TikTok. Check out the
TikTok.
Charlie Kirk video. They predicted it.
on Amazon Podcasts or whatever it's called.
On Rumble, because we're gonna end up on Rumble. This is the problem, is that we're gonna end up in
We
that.
should be putting our videos on Rumble.
I don't want to be in that sphere, dude.
That sphere is exactly who would be listening to us. You really think people that aren't going on Rumble are like, oh yeah, this podcast is great?
No, I want like Tim Dillon and like Cumtown fans.
Those are people that go on Rumble.
Dude,
I've been
we
telling
talk-
you
no,
this.
dude,
I've been telling you this.
I've been on those. I'm on both of those subreddits, dude. I'm telling you, it's not the people you think it is.
I'm
telling you, dude.
All right.
Maybe there's. I'll give you some crossover. Maybe there's some crossover, but I'm telling you, like the primary, dude, fucking
Subreddit is like such. Reddit is just not a good place to gauge that kind
where
of
else
like,
are you gonna find the fans? You know
Dude.
what I mean? On Rumble.
Okay, the people that I hung around with on Twitter back in the day, Cumtown fans.
But like the guys on Come Down don't really identify with that kind of.
It doesn't matter. It's the people that listen. It doesn't matter what they identify as, because the reason that side likes Cumtown is because Cumtown is offensive. Like, they say whatever the fuck they want.
You think we're
Like,
offensive?
I mean, according to the guy that's in my theater class, yeah.
Okay,
like,
good point. But
with the words the words we say and the things that we
I
use.
mean, I don't
and,
think
like,
we've had like any horrifically like disastrous takes.
Yeah,
Yeah, like,
exactly.
I don't think we're saying
obviously
anything.
not,
Maybe
yeah.
our vernacular is a little colorful.
But that's the same.
sometimes,
That's the
but-
same, really, with Cumtown. They don't have any crazy takes.
Yeah.
But they use offensive language.
They're just trying to be funny. That's all I'm really trying to do is just be funny.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's all I'm
But you
trying to do.
can't single out potential fans, or else.
I guess that's true.
Like, we have to be open to anyone. We have to literally be open to anyone listening.
Nick Fuentes, you're coming on the pod,
Yeah!
baby. We're getting you on here.
Nick Fuentes, come on, man. This is a good investment
And
opportunity.
I'm gonna
for
tell you why you went down the wrong path, and comedy was the path for you. I'm serious, man. No, I can't speak on all these political commentators. I don't really give a shit. We need to
who
get we need
cares?
to get Candace Owens' fine ass on here. We need to get big Candace on here.
Yeah, you want some foo-foo?
We need to get big Candace. You ever been to the side before? You ever been to the Riva, Candace?
You've been to the Reeve?
Yeah, we're gonna get Candace on
Gotta
the
get her.
Riva.
We'll make her sit on the bed.
Candace, take your shoes off. Come on here, Candace. I know I'm gonna be like, guys, it's my turn. I'm like, tell y'all fellas, let them watch. It's me and Candace time now.
Yeah. Candace Owens, Nick Fuente, Ben Shapiro. We'll have you on. Dude.
I'll get Destiny on here, dude.
Destiny. Yeah, dude, get Hassan.
Hassan, when are you coming on the pod?
For real.
Long time watcher.
Yeah, Hassan,
Long-time
friend of the
watcher.
pod, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude. You hate rich people, but you are a rich person yourself.
Hassan, we don't forgive you for what you guys did to the Armenians.
Yeah, dude. Let's get Sam Hyde on. Let's get Sam Hyde and Hassan on here. Like we
have them.
Dude, we get them both, and we don't tell either of them.
Like the whole Bill Burr, Billy Corgan
Yes,
thing that Howie Mandel. Okay,
exactly.
that's no. We were like, you guys are actually brothers.
We did a DNA test.
Sam Hyde is 100% Turkish. That's great. That's terrific.
Oh man.
All right. Well, I guess if Nick's digging into his food, we can.
Yeah, I got the lady witty.
Yeah, I wanna get some
I'm gonna be
food.
digging into something myself.
This fella, this brother. Oh, right as the camera.
Right as the camera
Nick,
turns
do you want
off.
me to- I'll hold. I won't touch it. I won't touch it. All right, fine. If you don't trust me, that's all right. Let him watch, man.
Let me hold a burrito. Let me hold a burrito, brother.
Let him eat.
Let him eat.
Let him enjoy their meal.
We do be talking about food. We talk about food again.
I
on
love
the-
food, dude.
Me too. No, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that's. Yeah.
Did I make you breakfast? I did make you breakfast.
I think I would die without food. Honestly,
Without food or
dude.
water, we're done for, dude.
Dude, if I didn't have food or water, I think I would die, dude.
Yeah, I would get really hangry and then I would die.
True.
You know?
True. Yeah, if I had to go like 2 weeks without eating food, dude, I would die.
Mm-hmm. All right. I would just imagine like a very mainstream like white girl Twitter like I would literally die without food.
All right, guys.
Plug your show.
Yes, I will be in RCC's production of A Christmas Carol, November 13th through 16th. If you have any questions about it or you want the link to buy tickets, I don't think tickets are even on sale right now. They'll probably come out in like mid-October, the beginning of October. Just DM me or something if you're even listening.
If you're even watching.
If you're even watching.
And you should be.
You should be letting them watch.
You should be watching.
You should be watching. You better be watching. I'm actually really happy we got about like 80 views on that one YouTube video.
Yeah.
Which one got
on the My
views?
Chemical Romance one?
Mm.
I think it was one of our best episodes, to be honest with you.
yeah.
That was a very good yeah.
Okay, now your plugs.
My plugs. I have so I mean not my plug, but I will be driving Nico and Seth to their Chatterbox show on Sunday, September 28th. So go ahead and see that. Be there. I will be performing at my show here in the backyard, in the Mobile Homies Backyard Series on October 4th. October 19th, I will be at the Chatterbox performing. Seth will not be driving me. His license is suspended.
Feel you there, brother.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck yeah. You and the brother Seth.
Yeah.
Throwback.
Yeah.
Why
And
did
then-
his get suspended?
Because he had an accident without insurance, I think is what it was. Yeah, rough. Anyways, and then after that, I will be in Barney's Beanery in Pasadena on November 15th for Road Dogs comedy, so be there as well.
I'll be here next week. I'll be ordering Cardenas again. And who knows, maybe you'll see me at Gabriel Vivar's house, bro.
Yeah, Gabriel, we're
Dude.
gonna be on here, man.
We are going to get you on here, Gabriel. Yeah, you should plug the pod to him.
I'm going to send him the link after this one goes up.
it.
So tight, dude.
Fuck it. Another fan.
Another
dude.
successful
Okay, we
watch.
talked about you a lot on this one and how I fucking talked to you.
Yeah.
Gabe, just actually like, Gabe, you're gonna want to hear this one.
Yeah, RCC. Oh yeah, my RCC patrons who I told about,
Mhm.
let them watch. So I hope you guys are watching because we're letting you watch.
we allow you to watch.
So true, we're letting you.
I like
watch.
thinking about it that way, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. We got more power in that scenario.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Hey, Riley Adams.
Tristan Andrews,
Nick Jenkins.
This has been Let 'Em Watch.
let them watch.